Hey, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co., and this is a giveaway video. Everything you see here is being given away. We'll talk about the hows and whys. They'll also be in the comments down below, or not the comments, in the description down below. There'll be notes if you want to check that out. But first and foremost, because I'm doing giveaway, I have to warn you, do not respond to anyone who wants you to, send them money on Telegram or talk to them on WhatsApp or whatever it is. All giveaways are always through my email, alex@boardgameco.com. Anything else, please do not send money elsewhere. Please do not give anyone anything. We'll figure all this out. I'll have all the terms and all those things down below in the description as far as international, as far as that. But the general idea is everything here is being given away. This video is twofold. It's going to be a fairly short video, I imagine, although ultimately we'll see when we see where this ends up. But it's going to be just what's happening exactly, how this works, and then from there also a conversation as to why I'm giving away these 7 games. Well, why these 7 games in particular. But with that said, let's go ahead and dive into it. Starting off the bat with this is 2 different giveaways. One for the main channel here, Board Game Co., and one for Camp Co-op where I play campaign games. The first terms for Board Game Co. are pretty simple. When we hit 47,500 subs on this channel, we'll be giving away Lisboa. When we hit 48,000 subs, we'll be giving away Vinhos. When we hit 48,500, we'll be giving away Kanban EV. When we hit 49,000, we'll be giving away Escape Plan. When we hit 49,500, we'll be giving away the Gallerist. And when we hit 50,000 subs, we'll be giving away On Mars. 6 games every 500 subs until we're at 50,000 subs. Ideally sooner rather than later, but I'm not putting any time limit on this. These will be given away whenever we hit those numbers. Whether it's in a week, or whether it's in 4.5 months. Whenever this happens, these will be given away. As far as Hoplomachus Victorum, this will be given away when we hit 2,000 subs over on the Camp Co-op channel. We just recently crossed 1,000 subs, making our way slowly towards up 2,000, where we're playing through Frosthaven, Gloomhaven, Hoplomachus Victorum, Roleplay Adventures, and a bunch of other games bit by bit. As far as why, what, all of those things, well, let's have a conversation. First of all, as far as international bidders, as far as how to be eligible, we haven't talked about that. As far as international bidders, I'll have notes in the comments down below how it's going to work. Ultimately, you'll have the opportunity to pay for the shipping on these things. It is more expensive, but as much as I can justify giving away these things, I can't justify paying an additional $80 to ship it somewhere times 7 games. So you will be eligible to cover shipping. I will cover some degree of shipping the same way I would have covered in the US, so I'll put like $10, $15 or $20 towards shipping. I'll have that all in the comments down below, but just so you know, as far as international, you're still eligible, but you may have to actually cover some of the shipping. As far as claiming your prize, I'll be announcing these every single week in the Week in Review after the milestone that we hit these numbers. So across a period of weeks, there'll be several things. Same usual thing. I do try to reply to the original comment that won the prize, that won the giveaway, but I don't make that guarantee. I try to reward people who are actually here watching on the channel, as opposed to people who pop in for a giveaway and don't really watch after that. So for the most part, I guarantee you the prize if when I call your name in the Week in Review, if you claim it, it's yours. Otherwise, I'll try to reply to the comment, but I don't make any guarantees as follows. And then anything not claimed, I do give away over on Patreon. So over on Patreon, unclaimed prizes are given away there. Unclaimed games, whenever they're not claimed in a giveaway, they're given away on Patreon instead. As far as past that, as far as how to actually be eligible for these, in the comments of this video, for these 6 games, not Hoplomachus Victorum, but for these 6 games, you need to just comment on this video with the word, I don't know, I haven't really thought this through yet. I have no idea. I should probably think this through more. Let's just go ahead with the first thing that comes to mind. This is taking too long. Let's just go with Euro. The word Euro. If you type the word Euro in the comments down below, that will make you eligible to win these 6 games over here. If you want Hoplomachus Victorum, on the other hand, I'll link to the Camp Co-op video to comment on. There'll be a Camp Co-op. It's another channel where I do campaign games, where I just slowly play through them all together with Professor Meg. And if you go ahead and comment on the linked video with the word, I don't know, Chip, because it's a Chip Theory games. So Chip, C-H-I-P, on that video, you'll be eligible to win this when we hit 2,000 subs over there. That's as far as these games. Why am I giving, and then last disclaimer is, these are all used copies. They're as is. They should be complete. They should have everything. I believe Kanban EV has a small box here over here, but they are as is. They should be in mostly good conditions. Some of these are the Kickstarter versions with extras. Some of them are not. I don't know which one's which at the moment. I think Kanban is in the Kickstarter. Lisboa might be. I don't remember which ones are which over here. As far as why am I giving away these particular games, well, twofold. First of all, I'm giving away games in general for the same reason I generally would or do, which is, it's a combination of twofold. It's a combination of, I like giving away things here and there to give back to the community. You guys help grow the channel, you guys watch, you guys are here. I do enjoy giving things away here and there. Also, I do try to tie them towards subs or metrics or all those things to kind of justify the fact that I'm giving away like $800 worth of games. I'm okay with the fact that I'm doing slight sub pushes or things like that along the way. Although, again, not tied to any timeline. Whenever we hit those numbers, these will be given away, so no rush in there. As far as why am I giving away these particular 7 games, well, these six Lacerda games over here, I'm giving these away because I just don't think I'm getting to them. I just don't think that I'm prioritizing playing these over other games. I recently did a Purge video, a giant Purge video together with Professor Meg, an end-of-year Purge, where I went through all my unplayed games and talked about the games that I'm going to be giving away from those games. And practically speaking, as much as I want to play every single thing I own, and ever, all the time, the amount of Euros I have in my collection unplayed, the amount of medium to heavy Euros I have unplayed, is a large number. And I want to play them all, but more often than not, with my game group, I end up playing the heavy Euros we already know we like. We have a lot in our collection, and it's hard to justify jumping into a new one when we have so many that we enjoy, and I don't play them as much as I would like to anyway. They often play best of 3 to 4 players, many of them do, and it's just, there's so many games vying for those player counts that I don't dive into heavy Euros as often as I would like to. And Lacerdas in particular, I've only played one Lacerda so far, at least from his heavy big box Lacerdas, and that would be Lisboa, and I really enjoyed Lisboa. I thought it was a great game. I also think that, at least based on my one play of Lisboa, I think that I am more in the medium to medium heavy range of Euros. You know, games like, I don't know, games like Feld games. I love games from Feld, from Uwe Rosenberg, from Pfister. There's a bunch of designers whose games I can really enjoy, the T-series of games. And they are selective. Some games are heavier than what I'm looking for, some games are in the right range. The one Lacerda I played was good, but I thought it added an extra degree of brain burniness that I do like in some games. I love Splotter games, for example. I think Bus, I think Food Chain Magnet, Antiquity, Indonesia, I think they're fantastic games and I enjoy having them. I just don't know if or when I'm prioritizing jumping into these Lacerdas, and they're taking up 2 full Calyx Cubbies of space, and a lot of money worth of space, and I don't mind gifting them on to somebody else who might make more use of them than I will. I'm not against getting some of them back, I'm not against playing them in the future, but I think I'll probably try to play them in the future here and there at conventions, one at a time, and eventually over the next 20 years, maybe I'll get a few of these back. I don't know if or when. There are always too many games calling for your attention. There are always too many games that you want to play, and sometimes hard choices have to be made, and these are expensive, big box, giant calyx-filling games that I am fine and comfortable moving on from for right now. Not without twinges of guilt, don't get me wrong. I definitely do want to play all of these games. There's a reason I have them. I've read through the rules for the Gallerist multiple times, have not tabled it. Escape Plan, I started the rules and have actually finished that one. On Mars is supposed to be absolutely fantastic. Kanban EV is not necessarily one of his highest rated ones. I'm fine moving on from that one a little more easily. Vinhos, I played the original way back in the day. When I first got into gaming, I played the original Vinhos, and I liked it, but I don't think I was ready for it then. And Lisboa, I really enjoyed. I just think that I got the mental load of Food Chain Magnet and the enjoyment of Coimbra. And I'd rather have Food Chain Magnet being Food Chain Magnet and Coimbra being Coimbra in that conversation. So as much as I did enjoy Lisboa, I liked it a lot. I don't think it's the kind of game that's going to be out and tabled quite as much. So a lot of potential here and some practical reality around the fact that you can't play everything all the time, and sometimes you got to give things away. As far as Hoplomachus Victorum, that's a much easier conversation. This is not leaving my collection. I have 2 copies of Hoplomachus Victorum. I got a copy as a content creator from Chip Theory Games, and I also backed the game as well. So I have 2 copies, and as usual, when you have an option like that, you could sell the extra copy, you could do whatever, or you could do things that I try to do here and there, which are giveaways. I try to do giveaways as much as possible, and specifically, Hoplomachus Victorum is one of the games that we've been playing through over on Camp Co-op. On Camp Co-op, together with Professor Meg, we stream every single Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and then we have Frosthaven gameplays going up on Wednesdays. Those are not streamed, those are pre-recorded. So we have a mix of pre-recorded and streamed campaign content that we do over there across a variety of games. Again, Gloomhaven, Frosthaven, Roleplay Adventures, Hoplomachus Victorum. We have occasional Chip Theory, we have occasional Too Many Bones, we have occasional one-shot adventures here and there. We just played through Marvel Champions. We do Roleplay Adventures. There's a bunch of games, both campaign and single shot, usually cooperative, not exclusively so. Sometimes solo games played cooperatively, as Hoplomachus Victorum is, and we go through a bunch of those games over on Camp Coop. If you enjoy seeing various campaign content, if you want to see an entire Frosthaven playthrough, we plan on playing through the entire Frosthaven, start to finish, over on Camp Coop. Episodes going up generally once a week, as long as we can maintain the pace. We'll see how that goes, but that's what we have going on there. Go ahead and throw a sub that way, as far as, you know, well, getting this unlocked, and then make sure to comment on the linked video with the award chip to unlock that as well. But that's what's going on over on Camp Coop with this extra copy of Hoplomachus Victorum. And that's what this video is. That's all. It's just a giveaway with some commentary around the games. Nothing much, not too long. Again, I'll have notes down below in the description so you can check those out to just make sure you fulfill all the And again, like, I gotta say, like, make sure to tune in for the weekend reviews. You can check them out. I'll have a timestamp little thing so you don't have to watch the whole video, but I do try to incentivize people who are regular people popping in for these giveaways, as opposed to someone who shows up in a video, types a comment, walks away, and doesn't watch another video again. So that's what we have going on here. As always, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you watching, viewing, commenting, being a part of the general algorithm, that liking, all those things, subbing, all those things. It's been a very fascinating road to where we are right now. Closing in on 50,000 subs, using this as a push to get over that finish line. Well, not finish line, because it's not the end of anything. It's just a more continued ongoingness within the YouTube board game space, as I continue to talk about board games, anything from what I like, talking about Kickstarters, top 10 lists, top 100 lists, games I'm getting rid of, including videos like this, giveaways, all the usual things, as I just try to continue to play board games, have fun doing so, and I appreciate all of you. I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co., and as always, I hope you have a good one.